The weather is getting cooler, and of course with that comes all the wonderful fall dishes that we enjoy, the soups and stews made from beautiful squashes, butternut squash, spaghetti squash, acorn squash. They're all my favorites, and sometimes they can be tricky to pair the right wine with your dish. So I want to give you a few tips to think about when you're pairing a great wine with one of these fall dishes. First off, there's really no hard and fast rules, but one thing to think about is you want to make sure that you stay away from really sweet wines. That would compete. You want something that's going to complement the dish rather than really compete with it. So when you're roasting those chickens, or you're getting ready for Thanksgiving and you're having a roasted turkey, think about sparkling wine. But make sure, here's a sparkling wine from Domaine Chandon, but make sure that it's a dry, crisp sparkling wine to go with that roasted protein. But if you're making some kind of squash dish that is rich, like a butternut squash soup, you want to make sure that you're pairing the acidity as well as the earthy flavors that you want to complement that dish. So you might want to choose a Grenache like I have here, which is our Sky Island Grenache, or maybe a Pinot Noir would go beautiful with that. On the lighter side of a Pinot Noir for that would be nice, because it needs to cut through the cream of a squash soup. So think about that. Or maybe you're making spaghetti squash, and one of my favorite ways to make spaghetti squash is very simple. A little olive oil, some butter, some salt and pepper, and maybe some Parmesan cheese. And then if I was doing that, I want to choose a white wine. And here I have my 100% Viognier, which really would complement that kind of a dish. But maybe you're going a little bit fuller bodied with your dish, like with stuffed pumpkin ravioli or acorn squash ravioli. And you got to think about what you're going to pair, or what kind of sauce you're going to have on that. Is it just going to be a brown butter sauce with maybe some sage, or are you going to throw some Italian sausage into that dish? Might dictate what kind of wine you choose. But you want something a little fuller bodied. So with that, I think this RED, which is a Rhone red blend, a medium to heavy bodied kind of wine you might want to pair it with. If you're going maybe with a fuller sauce, or even maybe a red sauce with that ravioli, you might want to get up to the Petite Sirah range for that potential dish. But have fun with it. I mean, the fall, the rich dishes, try the new squashes that are out in the marketplace. Try something new, and don't be afraid to pair some great wines with those dishes. Enjoy.